Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today's video is going to be a cook and clean with me. I'm actually making a taco pie. This video was requested after I filmed our grocery haul and I talked about making a taco pie. It's probably the easiest thing to do. It's basically tacos, you just layer it into a pie. But all you need is ground beef, taco mix, and the stuff that goes on tacos. Yeah, I don't mind the kids. They're playing hide and go seek right now. It's keeping them occupied, so I don't mind. But got my ground beef going real quick, so I'll show you guys that. And we're going to start cooking. And I'm just going to kind of clean up as I go so the kitchen doesn't get out of control. I do got to unload the dishwasher and start loading it up because I do have dishes. And I'm going to kind of tidy up the living room space.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around all the time when you're this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you so much that I'm still keeping to myself, cause you don't listen, babe, but still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me.
So right here I'm just rinsing off the dishes, getting those ready to go into the dishwasher. And I'm going to go ahead and drain the fat out of the ground beef. And I just use a pot or a bowl, whatever's available. Put my strainer on top of the pot and then pour the ground beef in there, and it just drains the fat really well. And once that's cooled off, I just dump it into the trash can. So super easy way to drain the grease without burning yourself. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in the taco seasoning mix. And I do recommend getting a low sodium one just because the queso dip and the taco seasoning together, it was a little salty. So just go light with the seasoning mix. You don't have to use a ton of taco seasoning. Maybe use like half of the packet instead of the whole packet. So just be careful, don't add any extra salt or anything like that. And now we're just going to layer together the taco pie. And all you do is you just take a tortilla, add the queso dip, then ground beef. And this part is optional, but since I had cheese on hand, I just sprinkled a little bit of cheese on top, you know, just because cheese is good. So I added a little bit more cheese, and you're going to do the same thing over and over again until you run out of ground beef. Okay, so this is what the taco pie looks like. You could add another tortilla on top. It's totally up to you, your preference. I personally like to leave it open on the top and then add sour cream, lettuce, and tomatoes on top to make it like really pretty. It almost looks like a taco pizza. But this is it. Super easy, inexpensive meal. And it just kind of spices up tacos a little bit. Not everybody likes to eat their tacos rolled up, so just a little twist on tacos. And all I used was this salsa, this queso salsa dip. And you do a tortilla, the salsa, ground beef with taco mix in it, and then your choice of cheese. I just personally used this Great Value brand cheese. And like I said, once it's cooked, I'll add the sour cream, lettuce, and tomato on top, and it's gonna be delicious. By the way, you don't really have to cook it because everything's already like cooked, you know? You just want to heat it up. So you're basically just melting the cheese that you added on, and just it'll kind of brown the edges of the tortilla. But I do recommend watching your oven because every oven's different. I'm cooking mine at 350, but your oven at 350 could burn your crust or like your tortillas. So just keep an eye on it. Make sure you stand next to your oven and don't forget it's in there, because tortillas don't take long to get crispy. And like I said, all you're wanting to do is really melt the cheese. Okay, so the oven is still preheating, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and start loading up the dishwasher. And then once the oven beeps, I'm just going to stick the taco pie in the oven. And like I said, just keep an eye on it until the cheese is melted. So I'm going to go ahead and just start kind of cleaning up, so it just makes it easier after dinner's all done. I don't have a lot to clean up.
When the day turns into night, it's you. Under my eyelid, one big fight, it's you. Well, everything can go to pieces, I don't care, as long as you're there. Like the sun kisses the clouds, it's game on. Racing pulse, we get loud. Game on, stay strong. All I wanna do is sail into you. Help me paint the picture. Like the sun kisses the clouds, it's game on. I'm a clenched fist in the rain for you. A mental patient, half insane.
Okay, so now the taco pie is done. It was probably in the oven for like maybe 5 to 6 minutes. And now I'm just adding on some lettuce and sour cream. Now, obviously, it would make more sense to cut the taco pie first and put it on a plate before you add the toppings on it. But for the video's sake, I was like, oh, I'm going to make it look really pretty and add all of it on top right now. And it looked good. And it looked nice, but once I cut it, it just kind of like got really sloppy. So make sure that you cut it and put it on plates before you add everything. You know, you live and you learn. But this is the finished taco pie. You could add on some tomatoes, whatever you like to eat on your tacos, some rice, beans. You can literally make this taco pie any way that you want. It is just, there's so many ways that you can change this up and make it work for your family. So I hope you guys decide to try it out. It is good, and it's easy to make, quick, and also affordable. And you cannot beat this for a quick, easy family meal, especially because it's something different. It's not just your traditional tacos. So I hope you guys decide to try it. Don't forget to tag me if you do.
Oh, it looks like a pizza.
It is like a pizza.
Yay. Looks so good.
Here's yours.
Oh, oopsies.
It's okay.
What? Oh, Mom.
Dip it in your sour cream.
It's
Good, huh?
Yum.
Is it good, buddy?
Oh, so good.
Here, in the kitchen napkin.
Yes, please. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, there's a mommy.
You're welcome, honey. I hope you like it.
Can you please give me some water?
I sure
Or some juice?
There's some in here. You don't want to finish that up? Okay. Maya liked it so much she wanted another slice.
Yummy.
So that's good. You like it too, Bob?
Yum. Let me take mine.
It is so
Guys,
good. Okay, so I cooked dinner. We all ate and then we came outside for just a couple minutes before it gets dark to let the kids burn off some energy. It's just past 6:30 right now. And then once we go inside, the kids are gonna get in the bath, get ready for bed. And I'm going to finish up cleaning up the house and just getting things ready for bed. So I wake up and have a
hey
clean
guys,
house.
we had the best dinner of all time.
Alright, you guys, so the kids have been bathed, they're in bed, and I'm fixing to start getting this mess cleaned up and feed these munchkins. They're obviously hungry. We eat at night, don't we? We eat at night. We eat at night. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay, so now the dogs are being fed. I usually have to put Little in the other bedroom because for some reason she won't eat while the other dogs are eating unless she's by herself. She's just getting old. So it's hard to please her. So I just stick her in my bedroom whenever she's eating. But like you can tell, I just left everything out when we went outside and then got the kids a bath. I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'll just wait until they're asleep before I try to clean and put anything away, because it's like when they're awake and I'm trying to clean up, more messes are being made and it just makes it harder, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just easier to wait till the end of the night to clean up, and that's just being 100% honest with you guys. My house usually gets a wreck and then I clean it all up at night. We start all over in the morning and back to square one the next night. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up and just start picking up. Y'all watch Zoe try to steal a bite of food as soon as I turn my back. She is so sassy. And she knew the moment I said Zoe. She knew she was not supposed to be up there.
It's all that I get from you. You're so delusional. Now watch me take control. I've been running from myself like I'm somebody else. Kinda left me alone. All the love is gone. Now I'm coming around. Got a stake in the ground. Gonna stick it to you. I'm gonna let you go. Let you go. Let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Let you go. Let you go.
So the cleaner I'm using on the island is just this spray foam Windex cleaner. It works really well and it makes everything super shiny. I don't always use this. I just happened to grab it. It was the first thing I grabbed and it works pretty good. So that's what I used to clean the island today.
Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Breaking free. Finally, I paid my dues. Now you play the blues. Bottom line.
Hey y'all, so I wanted to walk out here really quick and just show you this beautiful sunset. It is just so pretty tonight. It's pretty every sunset, but tonight it's just really, really gorgeous out here, and there's a breeze. It's just peaceful and I love it.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. Oh yeah.
I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no one's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I love you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no one's no more, no. I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life, so my glass was half empty. But you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. We have come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two.
So to clean off my stainless steel appliances, I'm using this Wyman stainless steel cleaner. These are just the wipes, and I probably didn't pronounce that right, but it's okay. We know what they are. They're stainless steel wipes, and they work really well. I have grown to love them. When I first moved into this house and having stainless steel appliances, this was just like the worst task ever to me, was trying to wipe down everything, because it does get dirty extremely fast. It's almost nearly impossible for me to have like fingerprintless appliances and things in my house, since I do have young kids. Like I mentioned in a previous video, that I'll have a time in my life when my house can be perfect, but right now we're just living day by day, and it's okay if you have fingerprints on your refrigerator. At least it shows that you use it. So I always try to keep that in mind. Also, right here to clean off the stove, I'm just using this glass cleaner. It makes my stove shine like nothing else I've ever used. So if you've never tried Windex on your glass top stove, I definitely recommend giving it a try.
I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning.
So after cleaning up the living room, I just went ahead and vacuumed really quick, and I wanted to just mention that we do plan on moving the chandelier into the dining room. We just haven't had a chance. We were supposed to do it this weekend, and then we took a spontaneous trip to the beach instead. So the chandelier move got put on hold. But it will happen soon, I'm sure, and I will share that with you guys whenever we do move it over to the dining room. But now I'm just going to go ahead and just tidy up this space, wipe the table down, because it is extremely dirty from all the crafts and all of the snacks from today.
Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say I'm sorry, boo, and I know you never mean it, gets you in though. Did you call me 'cause you had to? 'Cause you know I'd throw your suitcase out the window. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine. So you're burning with desire. You sure know how to set a girl on fire. I'm not calling you a liar. Honestly, I'm just so tired. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like what.
So now I'm just going to do a quick spot mop, and to do that I just use my Swiffer, and I will usually use a spray bottle because the Swiffer pads don't stay wet very long. They dry out really quickly, so I usually have to spray the floors and then clean them with the Swiffer, and this works great. You can also use a washcloth if you don't want to spend money on the dry cloth or the Swiffer pads. So much more affordable, and you can just wash your washcloth, or even like an old t-shirt would work, microfiber cloth, whatever it is you like to clean with, you can stick on these Swiffers, so that's awesome. And the cleaner I'm using is the Spick and Span in the Hawaiian Blossom scent. I picked it up from Dollar General Market when I went grocery shopping, and it smells amazing, and it was only $1 in their dollar spot. Alright, so the whole main living space is all picked up. The only thing that I didn't do was put these dishes away that I hand washed, because I'm just going to let those air dry. They're not quite dry yet. But living room picked up, dining room cleaned up, all of the kitchen is nice and clean and wiped down. The last thing I have to do is some laundry. So what I'm going to do is just put that on super fast speed, because I have like 5 loads of laundry to fold. Just going to be honest. After going to the beach and the weekend, we have a ton of laundry to fold. Well, I have a ton of laundry to fold. So I'm gonna set you guys up here in my bedroom. The lighting is very yellow in my room. It's just because I like it to be warm and cozy, so I hope you guys don't mind the lighting switch. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this laundry folded real quick. Alright you guys, so that will be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope it motivated you and also gave you a dinner idea that is affordable. So make sure you tag me if you do decide to try it. My Instagram is budgetfam2. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye y'all.